Hey Living Waters kids, it's Miss Bree, and today we're going to be doing a science experiment. Now, just a reminder, if you're going to try this experiment, make sure that your parents are around because it involves fire, and I don't want you guys to get hurt, okay? So this is our experiment. We've got baking soda, vinegar, any kind. This is apple cider, but any kind works. You're going to need a lighter or a match, a candle, and some sort of glass. And as you probably guessed, this experiment can teach us a little something about the sermon this Sunday. This candle, this is gonna represent us, you and me, okay? We're people, and our lighter is gonna represent God. If you've been paying really close attention, Pastor Mark's been talking about how God is the light. And so there you go. That's light, wonderful, okay. And the baking soda and vinegar, I don't know if you've ever tasted vinegar, but on its own, it does not taste very good. And I wouldn't really recommend tasting baking soda, but it also does not taste good. And so these are gonna be kind of like sin and sinful people. And we're gonna see what happens when we as Christians sometimes get caught up in sin and sinful people, okay? So let's try it. So here's God, and God has this wonderful gift that he shares with us. And now that our light is lit, it's kind of like the Holy Spirit, right? Now we have the light of God within us. So in this glass, I'm gonna mix some baking soda, okay? And we sin sometimes, right? Everyone sins, and so there's gonna be sin right behind us. Look what happens here. Ooh, busy. And what this is doing is it's making something, a special gas that here, if we want to try and focus on getting towards God, right? If we want to move forward and not worry about what's behind us, we have to keep moving towards God. But if we don't, something weird might happen, right? What happened? I didn't even pour it out. You guys want to see it again? Okay, you gotta watch closely. In a passage in Philippians, Paul talks about just heading forward straight towards God and not worrying what's behind you, because something like this could happen. If you have sin that's behind you, you might get caught up in sin, and you don't want that to happen. I'll try and show you. Ooh, nothing even came out of the glass. Well, gas did, but none of the liquid did. Anyways, guys, that's just a cool little example that shows us that we really should strive forward towards Jesus and set our eyes and hearts on other Christians and people that think like we do, and to try really hard not to get caught up in maybe our past sins and the bad stuff we used to do, and just to focus on God and focus on the future.